What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back, and I'm bushier than ever. And right now, we got MacDonald, Sheeple. I've listened to a lot of MacDonald in my life, and I will say this: he's getting repetitive. I've listened to a lot of his songs. A lot of his songs say the same thing over and over, on a different beat. And I'm not going to say that I like all of his songs, because I don't. I like a lot of his songs, like People Are Stupid, Politically Incorrect, White Boy, The House. Like, I like a lot of his stuff. A lot of it is redundant. And that's where I get kind of bored with it, if you would say. I haven't listened to Sheeple yet. I've been waiting to react to it. So you get my genuine reaction to whether or not I like it or I dislike it. I have an idea about what it's going to be about, because all of his songs are about brainwashing, being about the media, wokeness, and different things like that. I get all of that, and I understand all of it, and I agree with all of it. But at the same time, listening to the same song over and over on a different beat kind of gets redundant, if that makes sense. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. It is what it is. I think he is an awesome person. I think he's fantastic for standing up for it, for what he believes in. His value system seems to be on track. Love that he's sober. Love the song Sober, by the way, with Mad Child. My favorite song, probably in a long, long time. I just love the impact of it. And the imagery of it and different things of that nature. Fantastic song. But I'm going to be real. That's all I can be on this channel. I'm going to tell you like it is. If you like that, you like it. If not, you can go watch a channel that's going to say the same thing over and over every time he comes out with a song. So anyways, let's get to it.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties.
Again, it's the same thing. It's just over a different beat. And I mean, I am a Republican. Like, yeah, I don't disagree with what he's saying. All of it's facts. It's just regurgitated in a different way on a different beat.
By rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police.
Again, that goes along with the same All Lives Matter, I think it was a song where he was talking about, they're dividing the people, putting us against each other, so we're not going against them. They're just, the ideas are reused. I like the delivery in this one. I think it's fantastic. The beat is awesome. Delivery is good. It's just the same message.
Trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions.
I like that. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I love that line. That is a fantastic line, and is not talked about enough. Fantastic. I don't think gender is a spectrum, but I do think privilege is a spectrum. That was fantastically executed. I like that.
They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
And I think, it's especially true now that we're seeing things with Kanye, like the cancellation of Kanye, right? All these brands are dropping him because he's not conforming to what they want, which is perfectly fine. But it's the people who are saying we should prop up black voices that are canceling the richest man, one of the richest black men to ever live, right? And it's the confusion there, right? Are we going to prop him up? Or are we not? what's going on. Like, I personally love what Kanye has been talking about. I think he's an absolute fantastic person, and I'm expecting him to drop his own line. Like, I think this has all been a ploy to get out of the contracts that he's in so he can be his own boss and create his own line, create his own thing. And when he does, I'm going to be the first in line to buy it because I agree with his message. So, I think a lot of what Tom is saying is going, is further being shown in Kanye's cancellation.
We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But
I do like the imagery in this music video with the eye in the sky. He's being like a robot controlled. I like it.
Y'all are sheep. Blue the screen's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down.
I say all of that. I say lit. I say cap. I say fleek. Only because older men should not be saying these things, and it's funny.
They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage.
And going on that, like, using minorities and stuff for clout. Like, I think if I was a minority, which I'm not, well, I am a veteran, so I am a minority of some sort, but I would think I would rather a creation of a new character that is a minority that has his own story arc, his own everything, or her own everything, rather than being put into a already established story arc just to pander to myself, right? Like, I would rather the creation of something new and cool and things like that than be a black Superman or a Mexican Spider-Man, right? Like, we all know what Spider-Man is. It's been that way since the creation. Let's create more new characters for minorities, because I think that takes more brain power and shows more respect for their culture and for who they are than just reusing white characters.
It's popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been
yeah, they had their whole party switch theory.
Politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals.
One of the interesting things that I haven't done much research on it, so I'm going to say I'm pretty ignorant, but there's been like a lot of research into anti-snake venom lately by the NIH, I believe, or been contracted by the NIH, and it's because there was snake venom in the... Oh, I'm not gonna... I would get probably kicked off for that.
Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue the screen's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. Nothing's what it's.
And he's gonna have a breakdown here, which I always like.
If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and...
Oh, never mind. He's going into a third verse.
Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head.
Again, for me, I agree with what he's saying. And we have idolized and celebritized all of these politicians. And I think that is where all of this has become a you versus me instead of we disagree on politics. Let's leave it that way, right? I think that's the biggest thing is if we stop celebritizing and idolizing these different people who are in power, then we might be able to agree on more. Because I would assume to say on 98% of the things we can agree with a lot of people. There are going to be the extreme rights, the extreme lefts that are not going to be able to agree with much of anything. But I think in the middle where most people live, we're good. We just got to get over this I hate you because you voted this way type of mentality.
And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system
agree with that.
Isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't.
Now that was fire. This last little bit, fire.
While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep, glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheeple. Nothing's what it seems.
Great video, by the way. Great video. Good song. I think I'm actually going to add this one to my playlist. I like the feel of it, the lyrics and everything. I thought this one was really good. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments canceling me because of my Tom MacDonald talk, but you know, I'm going to keep it real with you. That's what I do on this channel. I try to keep it as real as possible. If you like that, that's great. If not, okay, it is what it is. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If not, you can hit the thumbs down. Not going to hurt my feelings, or you can hit the thumbs up because it's not going to hurt yours. If you're new or you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. We are on our way to 60K. I hope each and every one of y'all are having an absolutely wonderful day or night or whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And as always, until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it from the Bushy Beard. There are sheeple. Ba-da-ba-da.